What's good, YouTube? Coming back at you guys with another video. This time we're going to be reviewing the LG G3. So this is something I'm very excited about, so I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to jump right into the review. So the LG G3 is sporting a Snapdragon 801 processor, an Adreno 330 GPU, 32 gigabytes of storage, and 3 gigabytes of RAM. On the back we have a 13 megapixel shooter, dual LED flash, laser autofocus, and 4K video recording. LG did a wonderful job reinventing the back of the phone. The LG G2 was a very slimy device, a fingerprint magnet, so you always had to wipe it off or rock it with a case. But they really did a good job reinventing the buttons. The buttons are much more tactile. Very good job, LG. They also gave us expandable storage. You know, for some this is a must. For myself, not so much. But I'm glad they brought it back, just in case I start to take more videos, shoot more pictures. So it's a definite win. It's better to have it and not need it, and need it and not have it. I think that's right. Anyway, the display on this guy is definitely a win. The 5.5 inch display, 2560 by 1440 resolution, 538 ppi on this IPS panel is a definite win. I didn't see a real big jump from what I was using, but I'm definitely satisfied with it. So straight out the box we have Android 4.4.2 KitKat running on the device. So not the latest version of Android, but we'll take it. We hope LG continues to update their devices. They're known for not updating any of their devices. So what you get, what you have is what you get with LG. You really don't see a lot of updates coming from them, but hopefully they'll shore up their reputation and continue to support their devices. A few features that LG added. We see Q Slide is back. This time you can customize it, you can remove it. Previously you couldn't, but Q Slide is definitely something that you'll find yourself using, because you can basically hover an application over what you're already doing. So let's say you're out hanging with the family and guys, they want some ice cream. So you look up the number for Ben and Jerry's to see what time they close, or if they're busy or whatever the case may be. You can basically just hover the phone dialer over your web browser, dial the number, and call. So it's a definitely good app that you'll use, a good feature that you'll use. One feature I think every phone should have is knock on, which basically allows me to be able to turn my device on and off without fumbling for the power button. Every phone should have this. The M8 actually stole this from LG, but LG's work much better. Knock code is basically a way that I can unlock my phone, not just turn it on and off, but unlock it just by tapping a sequence of taps on the screen. It's really easy to set up. You can basically set it up just like I'm showing you here. And the good thing about it is, let's say you forget your actual code, kind of like the iPhone, you can actually put in a 4-digit passcode just in case you forget it. That way you're double covered. Now, one other feature that I love is dual window, which is a blatant ripoff from Samsung, and nobody does it better than Samsung with the dual window, not ripping people off, but they do that well as well. But it's a good feature. I'm glad they have it on the device because I find myself using it quite a bit, because I like to multitask and do multiple things at one time. So I'm glad they brought it. Hopefully they'll continue to support it. We'll see more apps like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, some other apps other than the basic ones that they have out right now. So one other feature that's a good one is the battery saver. Even though this guy sports a 3000 milliamp battery, you can never have enough. So they have a battery saving mode, which allows you to cut on and off things that you really don't need or that will save you battery once you get to 30%. I always have a charger around, so I'm not really worried about it. So I keep it full blast, 100% full throttle all the time. Shout out to my boy Floss. But basically that's battery saving mode, which works great. Now the camera on this guy for me is a definite good win. Coming from the M8, that 4 megapixel camera was just okay. It was good to upload pictures to Facebook, Twitter, whatever I wanted to upload pictures to. But if I wanted to do any editing of the picture, it was a no-go. You definitely couldn't do it. So this 13 megapixel camera is bringing the ability for me to hook it up to my computer and possibly do some editing of the picture. Not that I ever will, but I like to have megapixels, not ultra pixels. I took some sample pictures while I was out this weekend doing the review. Here are just a couple pictures that I took. One that I took, and then I took another one just lounging around the house, just testing the phone out. I also did a little sample video of just walking to the street and walking back. So overall, the optical image stabilization does a really good job. I'm very satisfied with the camera. Overall, I'm very satisfied with the phone. LG did a wonderful job expounding on what they did last year, because the LG G3 was a great phone. It had some hiccups, but overall it was a good phone. And they definitely did a better job this year with the LG G3. The button layout is much better. The camera functionality is better. The back is now definitely much better. You can rock this without a case. So kudos to LG for reinventing the wheel on the LG G3 and giving us something we can be happy with. Well guys, I'm just going to wrap up my review. I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and you know what it is. Peace.